Now, you claim to smash all who oppose you to pieces, but last I remember, we defeated you twice. Hey buddy, welcome back to more Legend of Heroes, Trails of Cold Steel 2. I'm Slimatsu, and last time, we got here to the end of the Lunaria Nature Park. And this time, we'll be leaving, and we'll see what's out over at Keldic. Maybe. Yeah, glad to be out of there. The Heraldmans don't seem to be active outside the park from what I can tell. Well, something still feels off. Feels like something is starting to happen here in Erebonia. As to what, you got me. Saying something doesn't make it sound very good. Let's put that off for now and start gathering some info. How much control the Noble Alliance has in this area and all that fun stuff. It'd be ideal if we could find out at least that before we get to town. Oh, I know who we could ask. There should be a farmhouse nearby. Want to start by asking there? Don't see why we shouldn't. Just make sure you don't end up drawing suspicion. Naturally, I'll be keeping my mouth shut as long as we're in front of people. Got it. I'll show you to the way. And so we're back at somewhere that is a little bit familiar to those of us who have played Cold Steel 1. With the West Keldic Highway. Of course, this is, well, it's a highway. Go figure. But, of course, as to what it can all offer us, well, we'll just have to find that out as we go along. And of course, we've got to break every single box because this is a video game. No boxes are allowed to live. Of course, here's that farmhouse that Reen was talking about before. And we'll be nice and we'll put our sword away. And we got Paul and Robin. Hey there, who might you two be? Don't think I've ever seen you around these parts. Anything we can help you with? You should look awfully familiar, young man. Have we met? Actually, we're traveling merchants, you see. We just got here too, so we don't exactly have the best grasp on the current situation. That's why we'd appreciate if we could get some info from the locals. Traveling merchants, huh? Must be rough for you guys. Well, we'd be glad to give you a rundown of things if that's what you're looking for. Oh, he really is resourceful. Thank you. Reen inquired about the state of things in Keldic over the past month. To be honest, it hasn't been too crazy here. In fact, I'd say it's almost been peaceful. There's been no major battles or anything. Yeah, mainly because the Noble Alliance is dominating. Granted, Keldic itself has been pretty tense since everything started. I see. How about your farm then? Safe to assume things haven't changed much on that front. Not exactly. None of the restrictions on the railroad network, among other things. We've been feeling the effects of the war. The grain market's taken a massive hit thanks to those train restrictions, too. Which will make our situation worse. Yeah, almost everything we produce here gets sold off at the market. Doesn't help that the provincial army's been requisitioning goods from people lately, too. Here's hoping things go back to normal soon. You're preaching to the choir. This might sound like an odd question, but you haven't seen any students around this area recently, have you? Students? Can't say we have. Why'd you ask? Oh, no real reason. Just curious. We'll get out of your hair now. Thanks for the update. Should make our lives a bit easier. No worries. Just watch your backs if you're gonna be here for a while. Thanks for the warning. We'll keep our eyes open. It's probably a stretch to hope to find any leads here. Well, we did get some info on what the Noble Alliance is up to. But yeah, let's just check out Keldic for now. Don't expect we'll run into much trouble while we're there. You know the way, right? Yeah, south down the highway. So, no info from these laddies. But of course, we still do have more stuff out on the highway itself. First, we got a couple of new enemies. Alright, sure.
Let's get him! Here I go!
Get an evil crow.
I'm up!
Something that I'm sure Reen knows about all too well.
Here you go!
This is not evil crow. Armbrust. By the way,
here I go!
Yeah. This is a direct sequel. This isn't like loose continuation of the same thing. No, this is very much a sequel. Massive spoilers for Trails of Cold Steel 1, mainly with everything having to deal with Crow. Crow himself, major spoiler. When you get near a treasure chest, you can sometimes find it. There is one right on the other side of this windmill.
Let's get him!
So that is something we don't have to worry about too much there.
Arcus, activate. Sure thing.
What we do have to worry about a little bit
Arcus,
is
activate.
the two new enemies. We have the Crop Muncher,
Yeah.
and, much more annoyingly, the King Dragonflies. These guys are evasive as
Ready
hell
to go.
and inflict poison very often.
Try this.
But let's just
Fire.
use a Sphere Break. Yeah, see, we
Here
already
we go.
missed one of them.
Second
Hopefully,
floor.
all these
Gale.
Gales hit. Well, they didn't.
Now. Gotcha.
We'll bop down
Let's move.
one more.
Ha! Ready to go.
Not really a big deal that his arts defense and
Sorry.
that
That's
he
it
has
for
his
you.
arts defense down. He's muted, but oh well. We'll get all of that taken care of, and of course, one open the chest here, which just gives us a Celestial Balm, which is actually really nice. Bit disingenuous to just say only say
chest. I wonder what's
just
inside.
a Celestial Balm. That is a revive. White glasses. Petrified? Blind immunity. Again, I've mentioned this plenty of times. I don't really like just immunity items. They have their uses, but I just don't think they're that great. Just gonna break here. 2 U materials. Good lord. Yeah, just always, whenever you can, just grab all of the... Just break every single box you can find. They can give you some pretty nice things. U material is very rare to get. Usually it is just a basic item, like a balm. But still, something real nice there. A few hours on foot from here. You wonder how things are over in Trista? If it's bugging you that much, we could always go take a look. Do we have the time? Not for detours. Celtic's right over there. I know we're short on time, but still. Is that what's on your mind? Don't trust me. People work better if they've got less on their mind to weigh them down. Are you sure you don't mind? I wanted to get a rough idea on how things are in the region. That shouldn't take up too much time, I think. I'm up for it. Let's get this over with. So, of course, we do have a little bit of a detour, but not a
Now's
major
our chance.
one.
Let's get. I'm up.
Just a quick dash on over to Trista. I
Let's
don't
move.
think this is an area that we've been to,
I'm up.
that we were at in Cold Steel 1.
Let's move.
The place that we're heading out to.
Now's our
I think
chance.
it did cut you off if you tried going
Sure thing.
basically past this map.
Here
I
I
could
go.
be wrong.
Yeah.
Zero Art might as well just use a fireball.
Okay, it's safe for now.
The overkill tactical bonus, I believe that is for getting 20% over. Of course, we do have a new type of enemy here.
Now's our chance. Let's
If it's
get
got
it.
the little zap
My
marker
turn.
on it, that means that it is only a double advantage.
Ready
Just
to go.
running up to an enemy from behind will give you a single.
Yeah.
The sort of paralysis mark is a double, and the cartoon
Sure thing.
little... the cartoon
Here I go.
stars around the head
Yes,
is
activate.
a triple.
Here you go.
And then getting run into is an enemy advantage, or getting run into from behind is an enemy advantage. Just
Yeah.
encountering an enemy head on, then running into you, all that sort of
That's
stuff.
that.
That is
Let's keep
just
moving.
no advantage, just a straight fight. And all
chest.
of
I wonder
your
what's inside.
boss chests, boss battles, anything like that is just a straight battle as well. But then we get Shield 2, which I believe is Arch Defense, yes. And we also get a little bit of Magic Evasion up. I don't exactly know how Magic Evasion works, but it's not reliable. That's as much as I do know. But we can head out over... Why do I keep saying it like that? Ow. We can head off to the East Trista Highway. Oh no, we could head here, I think, from... Actually going out from Trista. And we literally just have to fight a dandelion. It's an overgrown dandelion.
Now's our chance. Let's. Here I
We
go.
need a lot of just single enemies with
Kiss
these deadly
activate.
dandelions.
Sure thing.
Just in general, this episode, lots of single enemies.
Kiss
Guys,
activate.
very weak to wind, which surprises me because I would have thought they're weak to
Whew. Well, that's
the
that.
whole fire is super effective against grass thing, and those are definitely a grass type. Trust me, I would know Pokemon. Smoke grenades are an item that I never use. They guarantee escape from a battle. Generally, if I get into a battle, I want to be in that battle, and
Let's
you
get it.
start off with a really good chance
My
of
turn.
escape anyways. So it's not like
Kiss
you're missing
activate.
out on luck, or it's
I'm
not
up.
like it's a huge game-saving thing. And you can't even run from like boss battles, so smoke grenades are pretty useless. In my opinion, of course. I'm sure some people are
Yeah.
big smoke grenade fans out there. I'd imagine it's probably pretty big
Sure
in
thing.
the speed running community.
My turn.
Again, I imagine you probably want to just straight up
Now we're
avoid
champions.
battles, but Turbo Mode, it can be a little bit difficult to avoid battles. So,
Sorry.
if you get into one,
That's
having a
it
smoke
for you.
grenade could be nice. Again, they're not useful.
It's my first time on this highway, actually.
Oh yeah? This area wasn't part of your field study then, I'm guessing.
Right here, we get a Palm. Palms are a little bit of annoying enemies. I did mention when we fought the purple ooze last time,
Now's
some
our
time
chance.
ago,
Let's
one of
get 'em.
those.
I'm up.
That there wasn't a more annoying
Activate.
enemy that drains.
turn.
It is the Palm.
Second form.
Palms are quite evasive, and they
Now! Gotcha!
often drain CP and EP.
You're done!
Really switch.
Here you go.
Fine that we switched targets there. It was still hot.
Sure thing.
And this one
Here we
is
go.
sealed, so we don't have to worry about it counterattacking
it's
in
safe for
the
now.
slightest, even if we did miss. But of course we didn't miss, so that's fine. And it did have poison. It was going to die from poison. We're perfect. Nothing in those boxes. We just keep on rolling around. We do have to eventually find another deadly dandelion to
Let's get
analyze. But of course, first things
Sure
first,
thing.
we got these jelly shrooms.
Let's move!
Jelly shrooms also do tend to steal from you. Steal HP
Ready to
and
go.
EP mainly, if I remember correctly.
My turn!
They're kind of annoying, but
That's
they're not
that.
that bad.
Let's keep moving.
A lot of generic enemies are pretty easy to deal with, and really just like no issue at all. Obviously, the enemies that your team will warn you about are pretty annoying, but
Now's our
those
chance.
are pretty few and far in between.
My turn.
Let's
Kiss
go
activate.
for that one because
Ready to
I
go.
imagine that we can spark
Kiss
both
activate.
of those at the same time.
Here you
Which
go.
of course we can.
Yeah!
And of course we want to guarantee on the Deadly Dandelion, they are pretty evasive.
Sure thing.
If I recall correctly.
My turn.
Again, I don't remember the exact stats of all the generic
up.
enemies. It's just there are a few that I
That's
know are a
that.
little bit. The few, mainly it's the bigger enemies that kind of annoy me. But nothing big there. EP Charge 1, pretty generic. Nothing major. I just wanted to check where we were at. Here we got another jelly shroom, but more importantly,
This spot looks perfect for fishing.
another fishing spot. It's our second fishing spot already in the Celtic region. We did have one inside the nature park. Now, the different types of fish do have a little bit... They have slightly different AI in terms of what you need to press, how they jump between button to button. But it's not really... The fishing minigame isn't difficult. It can be a little bit tedious at times, especially if you are going for 100% completion, but it's not difficult. Another thing I should mention is, back in Trails of Cold Steel 1, you could, obviously, there was big problem I have with Cold Steel 1, and this whole series, is that there's a lot of permanently missable stuff, including fishing.
Not bad.
But don't worry too much if you miss something for fishing. In Trails of Cold Steel 1, you could, at
chest.
various
I wonder
points
what's
in
inside.
Krista, you could, there was, what was it, the river and the pond at the school. You could find fish from other regions. And that is the same with Ymir, right where Annabelle starts fishing, where you first get the fishing rod. That is a place where you can pick, basically that is just a random list of all the fishing. Everything you can grab from fishing is
My
in
turn.
there at some place.
Second form. Gale!
So you might have to sit there for a while. You might have to use a lot of ground bait, but eventually you will be able to at least not miss out on fishing. 100% completion. As for things like books, recipes, enemies, those are
You're off balance! Got you!
truly permanently missable.
You nailed it, Reem.
Thanks.
You
That
nailed
was
it,
all you.
Reem.
Great.
That was level 46. Okay, one unique thing with this game is that I believe everyone does have every single craft that they have unlocked already. But as you level up, those crafts will get upgraded. And they'll be a little bit stronger. True Autumn Leaf Cutter now, I believe, has just been boosted up in class, which class is just how much damage it does. It might also improve the delay a little bit, but still, there's not really any way to do that. It's just based off of what level you get to. So, yeah. I can't believe what I'm seeing. Ugh, it's like a set of a checkpoint. Armored cars. They even got a few sold outs on watch too. Man, I can't believe they got those things stationed at checkpoints. It's like Triss is being really heavily guarded. This route does lead to the capital as well, so that's no surprise. Well, there's no getting through here, unfortunately. Sorry, this was a waste of time. Not at all. Thanks to you, I can get back to focusing on the task at hand. Seriously, thanks. Hey, no need to thank me. To be honest, I was just hoping I'd be able to keep in contact with old Nicked. Oh, didn't realize you guys were that close. I've known him for years. I figured talking to him would be the fastest way to figure out what's going on elsewhere in the country. Oh well. I'm not going to achieve much standing around here. Best to get back before they spot us. Yeah, not too far from Celtic. Mick is the owner of the pawn shop in Trails of Cold Steel 1, and he does have some interesting history behind him. He does know Sarah, and now, obviously, he knows Toval. Sarah, of course, being our instructor, for the people who are a little bit out of the loop, which, again, not a great series to be out of the loop on. Now, there is one other enemy that we can find here. However, they are pretty rare, and there is another section of that has the same, roughly the same, enemy spawns. It does add one more, the big, strong enemy. Oh, never mind. There's two more encounters, actually. Forgot about the snails. But yes, there are a few encounters. I'm not too worried if I miss one of them right now.
Ready to go.
They are very rare.
My turn.
And very annoying. But mainly rare.
There you go.
We will get the Analyze on the Death Cargo, which is an amazing name.
Ready to go.
And I probably should have given Earth Lance to someone. I think I've mentioned Earth
My turn.
Lance before. Maybe I
This
haven't.
activates.
It's just a strong area of effect Earth spell. It's pretty basic, but it is pretty useful.
Phew. Well, that's that.
But I'm not really too concerned about that stuff right now. Let's just slice through and we will enter the tower. And that'll probably be it for this episode. It's been a while since the last time I was in Celtic. It was Sparse said things were tense here, but I was expecting worse. Yeah, it doesn't actually seem all that bad, even with the odd armored car here and there. It's probably evidence of how much of this war is going in the Alliance's favor. They let that get to their heads, have they? We start asking around to see if we can get anything out of the townsfolk. Here's hoping someone knows something about the rest of Class 7. Right. Oh, but one warning. I'm sure you don't need me to tell you this, but you're pretty high in the Noble Alliance's wanted list. Even if you're in plain clothing, try not to stand out too much. Otherwise, it's all over. Understood. Okay, let's get to work. And so, we have a few different red exclamation marks, but we will start tackling those and finish tackling those. It won't be 20 minutes to get through these 3 conversations next time. But until then, see you guys later.